Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spiritual Hub. It's your girl, the coach, coming to you live with the message of what you need to know about this August full moon. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it of what we need to know. So, yes, this moon is in Aquarius, okay, which is our thoughts and our actions. It's also bringing in humanitarianism and eccentricness, okay, also a slight bit of rebellion, but it's good things. Okay, then we also have our sun, which is in Leo, which is telling us about our strength, our justice, our balance, our harmony, which is opposite the moon, okay, opposite Aquarius. And then we have Jupiter in conjunction, okay? And Jupiter is about expansion. So we got a lot of growth happening. And we're going to talk about in what ways and which aspects. Not all of the ways because it's endless, but we're definitely going to get you what you need to know to push you forward and to give you that motivation and understanding during this time at 111. That's what I saw. Okay, so relationships are going to be in the forefront. Okay, so building connections, committal, that last for a long time, that, have balance, reciprocity, that is also, definitely going to cause us to do some introspection. Okay, definitely going to be doing a lot of grounding during this time because it's so much more about, I change. And those energies alone, and I understand. So those are the three main aspects, which is I change, I know, and I understand. Okay. And those three aspects are really going to help us to move forward and transition. Okay. So just say that out loud with me. I know, I understand, and I create. And knowing those things is what's going to form the bond of this energy, frequency, and connection, and trining and conjunctions that are going to be happening. Yes, we're going to break them all down, but let's get into it first. So, we're really going to be focused on the fact that there's that positive, that negative, and that neutral. And understanding, okay, no matter which spectrum you're going to be on, you're going to create one of those three options, okay, which can multiply, divide, subtract, add, how it wants to. But at the end of the day, those three initial vibrations is what makes the energy, okay? So around this time, you could feel slightly drained. If you haven't already, please go watch my last video that I posted, which was the energy reading for what we needed to know. And even it was talking about how people, were having those energetic exhaustions, which was them not understanding what peace truly is, which is being able to want for nothing and need for nothing, which is a good balance in a thin line. At 333, you got to understand that good balance and thin line. You want to stay active, as much as you can, but you do not want to overload yourself. You do want to have that time, at least 2 hours to yourself. You do want to have that time of breathing, that time of clarity, and also that time of communication, understanding, and appreciation. Okay, so a lot of lunar activities, interplanetary activities that are happening with the world. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in there. Venus is trining Saturn. Venus is the way that we see love. Okay, Saturn is like our mutual respect, how we're going to move forward, finding that true love, acknowledging those things, and finding that true love within yourself as well. We also have that practicality coming in here. Also, we have a Mars and Uranus trining, okay, which is bringing in a lot of excitement, a lot of adventure, and also time to take risks. And just like Elon Musk said, when it's time to take a risk, you look at what would happen. What are the risks? Okay, so when you're thinking about making a decision, well, is it going to stop you from living? No. Is it going to make you starve? No. Is it going to make you suddenly lose all your relationships in your life? No. Is it going to harm you in any way? No. Okay, so you have all these things. Could it emotionally harm you? Sure. Could it energetically harm you? Sure. Those things. Emotional, sure. Those things could happen. But overall, is the reward better than the risk? Yes. Is the reward higher than the risk? Yes. Is it also balanced in that accord? Yes. So everything's good and going to be good for a good time period, probably about 2 weeks to a month, this energy we're talking about. So there's a lot going on because you do have that war energy of Mars, which is determined to start new things and determined for success. With that moderation is key mentality at 555, making changes with moderation, minimal changes with moderation. And Venus and Saturn is what's going to balance out that Mars and Uranus, that real strong. So Venus and Saturn is our more feminine energy coming in, and our more masculine energy is the Aquarius and Mars. Okay, so they're going to balance each other out with duality. Absolutely. Also, we're going to be navigating challenges using emotional untangling. Okay. Yes. And letting go of mental stresses and mental habits and mental patterns that are no longer serving us, shining bright and changing things at the cellular level, mental level, spiritual level. It's metaphysical. I do trainings, by the way, metaphysical training. I am the coach for a reason. Please do book your session. It's only $125 for all of my services. You can go to spiritualhubbreakthrough.com, and you can see all of my services and prices, and you can get exclusive bundles and get involved with the Breakthrough Network, which is amazing. Also, so we got that Aquarius energy coming in with the I know, okay? And when you know, you have no doubt because you know. Okay, I change with that Uranus energy. That's like, I manifest, I build, I abracadabra. And then, that's dealing with your technology. So new technologies are going to be coming out more in the world at this time. A lot electronically based and celestially, attuning our celestial bodies. These energies are mainly going to be highest during 8 to 10 a.m. to 8 to 10 p.m. 8 to 10 a.m. is for the Aquarius. 8 to 10 p.m. is for the Leo. Okay, so it balances like that. And, a lot of humanitarian work. So a lot of working together, doing the best for the less fortunate, serving, providing, volunteering, a lot of that kind of energy, working together to make the dream work. It is fixed energy on both sides, both in aqua and in the sun Leo. So the energies kind of just are very stable. So it's easy for you to make changes because the energy is so stable. Okay, but you do have that Jupiter energy coming in, with that conjunction to kind of expand the energy that both are working on, which expands the collective in general. This also is going to be working on our egos, our pride, our bravery, our courage, all simultaneously, which will be fixed energy in that Leo. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what are some aspects to be focused on during this time, not focused on, but pre-heal, for your ankles and your circulation. Okay, so yes, alcohol is a decent thing to do during this time, as it is a blood thinner and will help things flow and flow better to your organs. Also, you can put your feet up if that's what you like to do, pressed up against the wall or something like that. It helps circulation. Google it. Also, back, spine, and heart are going to be important during this time. So try to do veggies, fruits, try to stay aligned as much as you can with that frequency. Also liver, hips, and thighs. Okay, so for workouts, leg time looks like it's in. Okay, so that is a lot that we have going on. And yes, I do look at my notes. Don't judge. Okay, so Venus trining Saturn is aligning us with our love and structure. Okay, bringing in those really deep commitments, bringing in that joyful understanding of experiences, understanding experiences as true magic, true miracles, and seeing the miracles and seeing the magic in everything, really helps to bring things to completion and to appreciation and to introspection and perspective, honestly. And then we got that Mars and Uranus, which is bringing that exciting adventure, kind of like adrenaline, but also excitement, but also, manifesting. So hardcore energy for the best. And, it's bringing a lot of unity because people are relating to these energies, frequencies, and alignments. Also, you may be feeling a little bit more balanced, more energized, and more focused once you understand. You maybe even have to watch this a few times or a couple times, but it definitely is going to click immediately, though. So if you do go back, it's just because you really want to understand in depth what we're talking about, and you will get that alignment and understanding, even with pausing. And I understand that. But at 11:11, you get your wishes and your manifestations. That's what we do know. So high emotions, yes. Look out for that agitation and those random cry spurts, because those will happen. As far as aggressive outbursts, I don't see that happening. A lot of ego and shadow work. So, high-paced energy, vibrationally moving forward at different paces and things of that nature. It's going to be good, okay? But it's going to be pressure. It's going to be a lot of work, okay? Brings a lot of connections, a lot of networking, a lot of mental breakthroughs, emotional breakthroughs, and actual breakthroughs, okay? So, you guys, sharing is caring. And just as I share this good knowledge, please share this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you can be alerted to whenever I post these videos, so that you can stay upbeat and energetic with what you need to know, what source wants you to know, and what you've been knowing already, and what I know. Okay. So stay blessed and never stressed, you guys. Much peace, much power, and much love. Namaste.